Shalom Makim, back again, prophesizing the return of the Most High Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, coming at you with another lesson. I have to talk about this food shortage they talking about, how there's no more baby food formula. Well, that's what happens when you entrust someone other than Yahweh Shai, to take care of you and your kids for that matter. Before we get started with this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Barakatah. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone, honors to the hopeful elect, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity, the speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. How there's no baby formula. Well, because, you should be able to take care of your own baby. Hebrew women should be able to feed their own baby. Yahweh Shai fixed it so a woman could feed her own baby. Back in our Egyptian captivity, Israel women could have a baby without anyone's help. And now you can't even feed a baby. You done dried your milk up in your breast. You can't even feed the baby. And back in our captivity, they was having babies without no help. She had to because of Pharaoh's decree to kill the firstborn boy of Israel. The boy, you know what I'm saying? That boy child, but the girl child, she could be kept alive, but he had to kill that boy child. Let's go in Exodus. And we're going to go in Exodus 1. And we're going to go to Exodus 1 and 22. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, every son that is born ye shall cast him in the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. See, so he made a decree to kill all the firstborn boy children of Israel. Okay, but that girl child, she could be kept alive. So that's why the Hebrew women had to have a baby by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So shorty could live, so the baby could live. Stay right here and go up to Exodus 1 and 18. We're going to stay right here and we're going to go up to 18. Okay? In fact, we'll start at 17. And it says, but the midwives feared God and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men and children alive. Okay, drop down to 18. Exodus 1 and 18. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said unto them, why have ye done this thing and have saved the men and children alive? Exodus 1 and 19. And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as Egyptian women, for they are lively. They are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. See, Hebrew women are lively. Back then, the Hebrew women had delivered the baby by herself, cut the life cord, and hid the baby so he wouldn't get killed. Hid him so he could avoid Pharaoh's decree. Okay, see what I'm saying? Now these nigger women now, they taking on the ways of their oppressor and choosing all his ways. What I mean by that, you drying up your milk in your breast. They got a day after tomorrow pill. They got a next day pill. They got a same day pill. Everything Esau come out with, you take it. I mean, Isaiah 45, Isaiah 49. Give me Isaiah 49. Isaiah 49 and 15. Isaiah 49 and 15. And it reads, can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet I will not forget thee. Okay, now that scripture there, it's simply saying that the Lord won't forget about Israel. Okay, but I bring it out because I wanted to let you know that these scriptures, they also have a motherly type of love to them. And just like the Lord won't forget about Israel, I wish you Hebrew women would not forget about being more attentive to your bodies and taking care of your babies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that scripture there means. The Lord won't forget about Israel, but like he won't forget about Israel, we hope you Hebrew women start remembering to take care of your bodies and take care of your babies a lot better, because the writing is on the wall. But all this here is nothing but prophecy. It's nothing but prophecy being fulfilled, okay? Look up the word prophecy. Prophecy is a prediction, to predict something before it happens. And, America is being systematically depleted of its food by the wealthy 1% and the super elites. It's a lot easier to bring a nation of people to submission when they stomach growling, okay? Yeah. It's a lot easier to dictate to people when they stomach and they back. And that's what's happening, man. The super elites and the wealthy 1%, they are systematically depleting this country of its food supply and water supply. And it's prophecy being fulfilled. Matthew 24 and 7. Give me Matthew 24 and give me 7. Matthew 24 and 7. And it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places." Okay? Well, that's prophecy being fulfilled, because nation going against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, you got Russia over there fighting Ukraine. You got China into it with Taiwan. Okay? And you got the famines right now. Here we having a food famine right now. It's more of that to come though, but we're right in the middle of the food famine. It's just getting heated up. Pestilence, it's been there all the time. You have the earthquakes. I mean, we just had an earthquake, in 2021? 2020, Puerto Rico. Super earthquake, They got shook up real bad, did the Harlem Shake. Almost shook them off the face of the earth. So the writing is on the wall. The scriptures are being fulfilled as we speak. And you got these supermarkets, their shelves are becoming more and more empty every day. And when they do get the shelves restocked, you're going to see limited supply, where you can only buy 1 or 2 at a time, of whatever it is, be it water or be it food. Limited supply. Give me that Ezekiel, and we're going to get Ezekiel 4. And we're going to hit Ezekiel 4, and we'll start at 11. It says, "Thou shalt drink also water by measure. The 6th part of a hin from time to time shalt thou drink." Okay, let's look up that word hen. Let's find that word hen. Here you go. It says hen. A liquid measure containing 12 logs. It says equal to about 8 quarts, okay? It's equal to about 8 quarts, okay? But it's saying you're only going to drink a 6th part, okay? So what is that? A quart and a half? So you see, the water is going to be systematically depleted also. And if you drop down to 12, it says, "And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight." See, so that's going to be the waste, man. Dung is your waste. It's shit, okay? That's how tight this thing is finna get, man. "And thou shalt eat it, as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight." Okay, so, hey, it's going to be the food shortage, y'all. It's coming. You might as well say it's here. And it ain't here in full effect, but it's coming. That's pretty much all I have right now, food famine. I hope this lesson was edifying. In closing, I like to say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Abab Abo. Shalom, Akim.